Back to the channel. I'm Rochelle. This is Brampton Gardener. This is an ongoing seed marathon now at this point. And what do I have? Some pak choi. Now these seeds, they still germinate for me, and they say seeds were packed for 2018. And I still get a ton of the dwarf pak choi from them every year. Like there were so many seeds in here, and they germinate so well. So I'm just going to do 2 rows. They are super tiny dwarf ones, so it's one of those things where I can kind of just start, I can replant like every 2 weeks kind of thing to keep going on those. And then we have some lettuce. Paris Island Cos is our favorite. Romaine. No, we like Little Gem the best, I think. This one, actually, I usually do this one. I save this one for the summertime, but whatever. Whatever. We're just going to start some right now, too. Because I want to get... I love just being able to go out and get my own thing out of the garden. What are you doing, buddy? You're just snooping around in here? Yeah. I'm not trying to get them on my lap right now, so I'm happy about that. Happy about that. And I'm going to label stuff before I forget. Cardoon. So this is like a slow grower. So I have 4 seeds. So we're going to start all 4 of them and cross our fingers. They actually, no. Dexter. Yes, I know. I love you so much. Is Sydney home? Is Sydney home from school? I think Sydney's home. Do you want to go look for Sydney? Where's Sydney? Where's Sydney? Where's the baby? Where's Sydney? Where's Sydney? No? Okay. All right. So we're going to attempt this. At least these aren't as tiny as the other seeds we were trying with. No, you can't lick my arm that I'm working with. No. Okay. This is a bad idea. This is a very bad idea. Do not try this at home. Okay, so this is the purple mustard. We're gonna try a few of those. So you have the raised bed. Other places I just don't have anywhere where I can cover it. But I have the raised bed, so I could do some kind of a makeshift cold frame on it. Like a high tunnel type thing, right? I mean, I have an actual cold frame, but it's kind of awkward and I don't really have anywhere to put it in the yard, so. Okay, and then we're going to go in with celery. And then I will write them both down, I promise. Ooh, these are tiny. You almost let me go without writing it down. Are you writing it for me? Thank you. It attracts the beneficial insects that kill cucumber beetles. So, if you're, oh, we're out of spinach. Oh, we had one. Well, now we're out of spinach. That's all right. Now we're going to go on to kohlrabi. Yeah, so if you're struggling to grow and you have a lot of cucumber beetles, then maybe grow some celery. And if you don't grow from seed, you can buy them in the garden center too, just to use them as a... I'll work some kale. The red Russian kale. This always does well. It actually, some of it might still be going underneath the snow in the raised bed, because I transplanted it there at the end of the season last year, and it overwinters quite often for me. Purple Lady Bok Choy. Because we will succession plant those. Dude, no, you can't put your head on my arm. Dude. Okay, why are you so tired? Why are you so tired? I know, you poor baby. The Farmer's Market Blend satin sheets from Miss Nicole. Oh yeah, you get them. You get them. Oh yeah, you get them. You get them. Okay. I'm still filming yet. Oh. Ooh, maybe I'll start some cumin. And I just really miss having, oh, red shisha. Good luck, Nicole. We'll see who can get theirs to start first. Maybe some dill. Actually, I could grow the dill. The dill can get planted out soon, but the dill grows so fast. The dill really needs to go in its own thing. Oh, stevia. That could take a while. So let's get going on that. Yeah. Oh, and the rest are all from March. Those are later seeds. Okay, cool. So we're going to go with parsley. Seeds are done. Welcome to the first potting up, potting on, bumping up, whatever you want to call it, video of 2025. So I started these brassicas. It's been almost 2 weeks and they are fantastic. So I want to get these bumped up because I want to get these planted out into the greenhouse fairly soon. They can take, okay, first of all, where's my marker? Label, 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 right? Hi. Okay, so we're going to leave that there. I think I'm going to start with my cardoons. I'm going to put them on the end. They're doing really, really well and they're getting nice and big. And if you want to know one of my favorite things, you know, about the soil blocks, I know not everyone can understand the point of the soil blocks. Like, they're so tiny and they might seem fussy, but the point of the soil blocks, this is the best part right here. Ready? Watch. I'm going to pot up the 3/4 inch into the 1 inch. Boom! Into the 2 inch. So, when you make the soil blocker comes with this little square nib that is the exact size of the 3-inch soil blocks. And so this one I'm gonna have to separate because it kind of, there was a 2 seed in one thing, so that's why this one's being a little problematic. I gotta separate them, but they'll be fine. We'll just set them gently like this. Seedlings are a lot hardier than people give them credit for. Around and see what else we have over here that's getting pretty big, and then that's going to give the other stuff that I don't transfer out room. Start on this side. This is the purple bok choy. Now we can do the kale. Of the question mark. I gotta look it up. I gotta look back at my seeds. And then over here, I started some stevia, and I almost think I grew stevia from seed like four or 5 years ago. Bought it back of seeds, grew stevia from seeds. It worked great, no problems. And then the next year I couldn't. I was like, well, that's weird. And then every year after that, I have struggled. And different packs of seeds, I bought new seeds, and then people say, oh, it's really difficult to grow from seed. But it's only been difficult to grow from seed since I knew it was difficult to grow from seed. So sometimes ignorance is bliss, but I almost think I see a little tiny stevia there. If not, it's not a big deal. I'll just buy a plant. They're really, really easy to propagate too if you buy one at the store. So my parsley's coming along. We have this basil. Oh, it smells so good. Oh, and do you see these cute little ones here? These little spriggly ones, they kind of look like dill. I was like, what is that? And so then I sniffed it and oh my gosh, it's cumin and it smells exactly like cumin. I can't believe how fragrant just those little tiny leaves are. So then we got the parsley, and then over here we have the satin sheets lettuce, and then here this is my baby pak choi, and the celery, the kale, that. So these are going to go back under the grow lights. These guys will be just fine. And that's it for today's video. That went really fast. So my first tray of 2-inch soil blocks, and it's almost full. I just have a few of the cannas that weren't quite ready to get popped in yet, but this is going to go upstairs. It's going to go under a grow light. It's going to be super happy up there, and I can't wait to start eating some of this fresh produce out of the garden again. And the basil, I'm gonna be snacking on that basil pretty soon, not gonna lie. I like having my little mixed herbs in the grow room and just go up and grab them and throw them in a vinaigrette. So anyways, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and stay tuned because there's a lot more seed starting, potting up, gardening content coming your way. Thank you so much. Bye.